apologizing to me. And it's just so sad that, you know, people can't be themselves anymore. They can't be their own adults. They can't make their own decisions. They can't be nice anymore. They can't be peaceful. I know Blitz was shading me. I know she was shading me at the beginning of her video. I know, because I entered the video and I heard her and the assistant shading me. But that's just who I am. I'm that type of person who will walk into a room when people are talking about me because I want to know what the conversation is about. You know, and then we can squash it from there. I'm so in your face. Honestly, I'm an in your face type of gal. I just want you guys to know that. Like, I don't back from any form of attack against my name or against my personality or my character. I don't back from it. Like, I'm ready to stand up to anybody who pretty much tries to tear me down if I have the energy or the focus for that at the time. But moving forward from that, you know, I heard that the influencer, if you know who I'm talking about, she pretty much neatly shaded Blitz for apologizing to me, and it is so sad because I feel like as adults, at one point somebody has to say, you know what, stop this shit, it doesn't look good, too much drama, blah blah blah. But apparently the influencer doesn't want to stop. She gets off at throwing her words. As long as I've known her, she's just been that type of person, which is why we're in this position in the first place, because she sits there and she shades people and she doesn't consider it as anything, you know, and she doesn't understand, like, you can't do that because other people will pick up on what you're saying and they'll come after you, you know. And when they go after her now, everybody wants to make it seem like you're picking on her, but you're not picking on her. You're just answering to whatever it is that she did, you know, because remember now, she understands her position. Any little power that she feels she has, she understands it, and she will use it to the best of her knowledge, right? She will use it to tear another person down. She'll use it to attack your business so that she could win. She'll use it, she'll manipulate it and use it to the best of her knowledge. And when you're done, you'll be picking up yourselves, scraping up yourselves off the floor because of what she did, you know, and she doesn't think it's wrong. And that's just so sad, which is why I always
pause. She soon go down in it. However, I'm looking at the ratio to the likes and shares on the page, and it's not adding up. It's not adding up. It really isn't. Do better, guys. Anyways, I'm not gonna hold you guys. Let's go back into the bagger. Over here, so.
Say, she is not a woman of Christ. A woman of Christ would be way more humble. A woman of...
I want you guys to hear what Tina says in its entirety. I won't speak, none at all. Because when Tina talk, I want to hear her good here. I want to hear her good. Remember, me draw back a little bit. Start, yes, so. I'm not going to hear good here. All right.
She will use it to tear another person down. She'll use it to attack your business so that she could win. She'll manipulate it and use it to the best of her knowledge. And when you're done, you'll be picking up yourselves, scraping up yourselves off the floor because of what she did, you know, and she doesn't think it's wrong. And that's just so sad, which is why I always say she is not a woman of Christ. A woman of Christ would be way more humble. A woman of Christ would understand what accountability means. A woman of Christ will know right from wrong. You know, a woman of Christ will act different. A woman of Christ, their mouth isn't reckless. They don't try to tear down other people's businesses. You know, they're giving her too much power. They gave her too much power. So as a result of it, she is using what she thinks she has to try to tear people down. And this is why so many people are going after her on the internet, because they have seen the damage that she has done over the last few years to others, and she just doesn't care. And it's sad. It's really sad. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so happy to be on board with Marcia as far as her event is concerned. You know, I am a Virgo. My birthday, she has a carnal mind. Yeah. She doesn't, I don't know if it's the concrete, I don't know if she has a concrete mind or something, but it just never connects. Like, she doesn't care that she's doing wrong, you know? And it's like, you know how us as adults, we know we're wrong, and we be like, okay, you know what, this is not right. We have a conscience. We know, okay, let's stop. Not her. And this is why whenever you want to correct her, you have to kind of like stoop to her level and correct her and make her feel it in her soul. Okay, and that's what I did a few days ago. I had to pretty much make her feel it to her soul. You have to really dig into her, insult her, and then put on back your crown and walk off. You understand me? So, you know, and she's still shading me. She's still shading me, but I feel like that one thing was enough. It was enough. Like I did what I had to do, and I have. I'm not going to cuss her out again. But if I do feel the need to address something, I am, because she's not going to get over on me like she has done these past few years, where she throws shades at my business and on the low tear down my business and then act like she's all innocent and she's all, no. I'm going to come out, and I'm going to come out swinging if and when I feel like it. If I do feel like I have the energy for it, I'm going to come out swinging. And it's not about hate. You should not have the right to sit there and use your mouth or your influence to tear down other people's businesses. You should not have the right or the influence to sit there and knock somebody's bread out their mouths. You understand me? Meanwhile, you sit there with your hoggish look, your hog self, and collect or reap the benefits from tearing down another person. I don't think so. So
she's just starting.
Yeah, done it, because I dig deep. I dig deep into her soul. I wasn't playing with her. You have to let people like her hurt. You have to make her feel the pain. You understand? It's like you beating an animal. Yeah, like you beating an animal. You're not gonna get a little stick for a bull. No. You have to use something for lick down the bone. You understand? Yeah, I saw it go. You get me? So, Marcia, I will be supporting you and your whole thing. I just feel like it's right. As victims of this woman and her platform or whatever it is that she does, it's not right. And I feel like it's time that we need to stick together and just like support each other as far as that is concerned, and and try to rebuild ourselves from the tear down that she did. Because if you look at it, she doesn't care. As long as she's benefiting financially from what she's doing, she doesn't care. And it's not right. It's not right. That's all.
Her name is Tina Chen. Be respectful, and I just said by her name, Tina Chen.
And people are thinking that it's jealousy, and people are thinking that it's this, and it's not. I heard her last night. I heard her talking about, I heard it on Dwayne's live, where she was talking about people sitting on her live. Amisha talking about, and this whole yellow bus situation, and see that now, yeah, the yellow bus are going, and you and this, and Amisha talking, Amisha throw word pan, and I just shook my head. I'm like, this woman she just doesn't stop. She just doesn't stop. Like, no, I am not on your live, lady. I was busy decorating my cakes. I wasn't on your live watching you. I didn't even know nothing. I did on the road. I deliver the cakes them. I never did on your live, no. Because I can't be focusing on you and then focusing on my lovely cakes. So I wasn't on your live yesterday. I wasn't watching you and your foolishness. As a matter of fact, it's after that I was done that I got the information in my phone. Like, no, I wasn't watching you, lady. I definitely was not watching you. I wasn't watching your live. Like, in her head, she just feels like she is the everlasting, I don't know. I guess it's us who makes her feel like that, Honestly, it's us. We have nobody but ourselves to blame. We have nobody but ourselves to blame, because if we had shut this shit down from a long time ago, this woman wouldn't be patrolling social media acting like she's a shit, and we have nobody but ourselves to blame for that. She is acting like she's the everlasting, the ever this, the ever that, and she's untouchable and blah, 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 and she's the one who makes the world go round. She's the one who puts gas in your car, because of these idiotic people who give her that power. I mean, I could have gone so deep into what happened yesterday, But I was just like, it don't even matter, because it's like I'd be getting myself worked up for what? When you look at the people who were in attendance at her foolishness, they all look like grandmas and grannies. I mean, I know we don't have a look, because look at me, I'm a grandma, but you get what I'm trying to say. They just all look like people who need love. They look like they need love. And it's just, I was just like, wow. I was like, wow, no wonder why they behave the way they do, because you can see low self-esteem printed all over their faces. You can see society rejects printed all over their faces, all over how they look, how they dress. You can see it all over them. And I'm like, wow. So, you know what that event did, or whatever it is that she had, you know what it did? It gave us a closer bird's eye view into the type of people who support her. That's what it does, what it did. It made us realize the types of people who troll us on a regular basis for her. Like, it opened up our eyes, and we're like, if we didn't get it at that point, now we got it. We're like, oh, so that's why them did that. Oh, you're like, oh, okay, so that's why them did that trouble with, and I will never know and ask that I'm cold fat and blah, blah, blah. Now we know. Now we know these types of people and what they look like and why they do the things they do and stuff like. It all makes sense now, because it is so absurd that we're getting this, and you're like, what the hell? Now we know. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Yeah, yes, she wants so much to be validated. So she wants to be validated so much. It's all a show and tell, and approving of this, and I gotta prove this, and I gotta prove that. It was just crazy for me. Crazy. I mean, I have so much to say, but I can't even remember, because I'm so tired from yesterday. I can't even remember what I wanted to say.
She's so violent like that. Don't start so violent.
She uses poor people to uplift herself, because she knows that, people love poor people. They love to help poor people. And she built herself off of that, and then made it seem like she's some Wonder Woman. No, you're not. You built yourself off of poor people, lady. You benefited highly from poor people. And your little counterpart there, what's his name over there in the UK? He just came up and tried to do the same thing that you did. Nowadays when they come on my page too, Cheryl, as they make a comment, I just block them. I don't even argue with them, because it's useless. They're going to still consider me this. They're going to say I'm this, I'm bitter, I'm a bad mind, I am obsessed. No, I'm not obsessed there. If I was obsessed with you, I would have been riding you for 3 years straight, for 4 years. But no, I left you alone and made you gain your riches through scamming, or whichever way you were gaining your riches from. And I left you alone while I ran my business. I was not obsessed with you. You are not the image of obsession at all. There's nothing attractive about you at all. Not your attitude, not your personality, not your hair, not your body. Nothing about you is obsessed worth. So no, I'm not obsessed with you. You have this delusion of what they call it, delusion of grandeur or something like that, where you feel like you are you're bigger than God, but that's not the case there. I am angry at you, yes, because you consistently try to when you think about it, I could sue her for calling me mentally unstable. I could really sue her for it, because she said it multiple times on her video. I could sue her for making a mockery, claiming that I'm mentally unstable. I would go to my doctor and stuff like that, and let my doctor give me an evaluation. And once I get the proof from my doctor, I would sue her. I can sue her. She is an international entity, and she's also Jamaican. And remember, my business is registered in Jamaica, so I can sue her for referencing or referring to me as mentally unstable. I can. I can sue her. So I don't understand why she keeps referring to me as mentally unstable. I could sue her for that. You don't think so? I think I can. I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, I can sue this lady for calling me mentally ill. I could go to my PCP, have him refer me to a mental health specialist, do a mental health evaluation, and once I get my clearance, I could just continue with documentation to sue her nasty ass, because I don't understand why is it that you would refer to me as mentally ill because I'm criticizing something that's very public, I should leave. No, I'm not going to leave her alone, Patterson. I'm not going to leave her alone because she is calling me mentally ill. Now, I want to role play a little bit, because since I'm mentally ill, I think I need to role play into that description. Since I'm mentally ill, so you can't tell a mentally ill person anything. Like, that mentally ill person will not stop. She's going to continue annoying you, like, if she's mentally ill. So I'm just going to role play into my position that she gave me and continually be a mentally ill person to her. So Mabel or Abel or Cable or whatever your damn name is, no, I'm not going to leave her alone, okay? I'm going to act into that whole persona that she gave me. Mabel is ugly. You see a lot of, I could be mean. But you know what I'm thinking? She said a lot of hard boxing a phone and old people in a phone. And it's funny because I'm like looking at the people who were at this event, and all I'm seeing are people who were over 60 at this event, And I'm like, so when she's calling people hardback and old in the phone, she's speaking to her followers, because everybody in her event were over 60 years of age. Am I wrong? They were pretty much grannies, if you get what I'm trying to say. They look like they should have been home making blue draws or something, They look like they should have been home mixing some sweet potato pudding or something. Like, they all look like that. They look like they should have been home going to the bush or something.
Going to the bush?
Mm-hmm. Like they should have been home maybe. So how are you going to call people old and hardback when your entire following is old and hardback? Okay, now as far as let me tell you what I saw yesterday. A little glimpse of what I saw yesterday, because I was too in my element. I was pretty much in my element, focusing on so many things yesterday. So I didn't even get a chance to, I didn't even get a chance to look at anything. But that one over there in the UK, okay. You have to tell me that he closed his business. Like, he shut his business down and flew across the mountains and the rivers and the seas, for hours. How long is the flight to Canada? To be quite honest, I was expecting the bus to come across the border. Okay, I was expecting to see that yellow bus fly over the border. I don't know. I was expecting it to drive over the border. And LaDonna, the bus missed you. LaDonna, the bus missed you. You see, LaDonna, this is why you shouldn't get yourself involved in anything, because, you put on your yellow suit and all of these other stuff, and you sit there from your home with your children and your husband, and you have comments about every damn thing. And how do you feel to know that these two idiots who were exposed and dehumanized by their friend are now friends again?
I forgot to enter my done.
Okay. Listen, don't you? It's 6 to 7 hours. So you're telling me you sat on a flight for 6 to 7 hours and closed your business down? Wow. I heard in the comment section was crazy. I heard they were dunning him in the comment section, honey. I was like, what? Oh my God. And you know what? I feel like he went there. He went there to get his own following. And this is why she didn't get up. She was watching him with her followers, because she didn't want him to solicit any one of her followers there. So she didn't move from there the entire time, because she's protecting her money. Her followers are her money. Her followers is her money, right? So what she was doing, she was watching him because he's sneaky like that. Like he will try to talk to this one to get them in his pockets, because he knows that these old women, have money in some cases. They have their little retirement fund, they have their little 401k, they have their little social security, and they don't know what to do with it. And some of them have no kids, and some of them have property and stuff they'd like to give away. So he was trying his very best to wiggle his way in with a few of these followers who were sitting in that room, and so, he was being watched because he wanted them on his side. I've been told you guys, whatever you guys are seeing now, didn't I tell you guys back in 2021 that's what it is? I told you guys this back in 2021 that he is a sneaky little bastard and he will try to get in and get anything he wants because, like he said, he loves money and he loves attention. Okay. You see the reception he got when he walked in? Yeah! What? Like he took away her shine altogether. Even her, she had to be like, yeah, like, are you crazy? I'm the star of my event. No man is going to outshine me no day, no how in my own event. Are you crazy? That's like me walking into Marcia's event and going, Ray, look at me. No. You don't do that, you hold down and do your thing and let Marcia get the shine. I would never dare walk into Marcia's event like I'm a big star, but he did. He did. I was like, what? Let me read some of the comments. And did him and insisted on him because he should tell him she was upset when she said the name on the t-shirt. Tina, you see the video that is going on? No, she said that she was upset when she saw. I'm going to look at it. There's so much to catch up on because yesterday I was in my own element, darling. The only thing I caught on to was the LaDonna story. But who gave Donna her shoes? Who gave her shoes? Where she get them shoes from? She said she's going to run with anything that I said. Okay, your house looks like a boat. It looked like a boat. Run with that boat. Okay, your house looks like one of them mini ships boat. Yeah, with the whole things, yeah. Yeah, run with that now. Put it on a t-shirt. Your house looks like a boat. Okay, put that on a t-shirt because you like my marketing ideas, obviously. So your house looks like a boat. Okay. Yeah, run with it. Okay. Let me tell you. Hey, Sophia, you guys got to go look at Sophia's live. Why is it that Sophia Dunkley, you are so bad. Sophia Dunkley has one of those suits you saw LaDonna in the other day. Remember when LaDonna had that whole bodysuit on, that whole yellow bird bodysuit? Why is it that Sophia has one too, just like her? And Sophia was on her live this morning just acting a fool, just like LaDonna. LaDonna, you must be like a real idiot, honey. You came out, did a whole live for 2,000. You had over 2,000 people on that live watching you. Watching you. And then them two boys, right? Them two boys came and pretty much, you don't notice how Chris didn't want to even hug them? He didn't even want to hug them, honey. He was just like him shame, like dog. At least he has a little bit of shame because he knew what he did, and he didn't even want to get up and hug the boys. And the tall one wanted to hug him, but he didn't even want to hug the tall one. He was just like, because he, I was like, oh my God, you must be like a piece of shit to know that you sat there and talked about these boys so disgustingly. Right? And then these boys just came and was like, trying to befriend you, and you just didn't want to befriend them because it's she like dog.
She's just starting.
She like dog. Jesus Christ. But I'm wondering if he really went to go get his money. I'm wanting to go get.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder how much of the money he's going to get. Because all you see that's going on is just a distraction from the money. That's all it is, a distraction. We still paying attention to the money. I'm paying attention to my cakes, but you're paying attention to the money. Y'all pay attention. Don't take your eyes off the money, honey. Don't take your eyes off the money. When him under the tree and I eat him, he was having an attitude on something. He said, no, the event, why him go to Canada only to prove to somebody.
Good morning, Alicia.
Listen, let me tell you something, honey. The way how I see it, they're all hypocrites in this. They're all hypocrites, right? And there is no, what I'm saying, there's no loyalty among thieves. But I watch a lot of that movie, right? Where the crooks, they all went to rob a bank, and before you know it, they all setting up each other, trying to kill each other for the money. You know what I mean? There is no loyalty among thieves, baby love. They called him Daddy That's Sick. Like, that's sick.
I'm going to give you guys some more of this live. I'm going to give you guys some more of this because it makes
hearing a grown-ass man calling another grown-ass hardbop man daddy, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. Can you imagine? I wonder if they've had sexual intercourse. You know, like these two grown men. Oh, daddy, oh, look. It's sick. It's really sick. This is the coffee moment we're having, darlings.
The darlings.
Mm-hmm.
Darlings. Yeah, darlings. We're having mixed moments, darlings.
They all sick. Sick. Because them boy have no shame. After Pants Mouth dab them up on the internet, them run go hug and kiss.
You know,
and something. Get the hell out of here.
Who's talking now? I know I'm talking about the part there.
Listen, I'm just sitting here watching. I'm sitting here.
Do you guys want me to? Do you guys want my honest opinion on that part where they hug each other? Only want me to just play the video. I'm gonna hear. You know what? Me not talk. Let's just play the video.
Parking lot of this bank because I got some business to do. So I said, let me just come on here and chit chat with you guys for a minute because I didn't realize that all of this went down. I just got a picture of 99's boot. Her boot, them big. Oh my God, honey. I didn't even pay attention to all the other stuff I hear people talking about. I was just glancing here. There's just so much information. I'm just overwhelmed by so much. Okay.
Let it go, good ups.
Tina, I like you're a one-man arm. You're strong. Thank you, KK.
Let it go.
Yeah, man, I got a few people tell me. Them say the one woman against the world. Yeah, man. Them say, yeah, Anglic though. Them are the one of them are come after you, Tina, but yeah, Anglic. Yeah, man. I'm tired. Don't get me wrong. I'm tired. And I'm annoyed by it, but shit, girlfriend.
All right, since you guys asked for my opinion, let's be quite real and frank. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, right? However, Omar and Kamara, sometimes on the tone enough. Stop taking disrespect for invitation. You hear me? That man, it don't like Uno. Unless Uno was playing all of us. Was he? I don't know. I don't know if you guys were playing us. You guys put on this charade. This whole big, whatever, to make us flock to you guys. I don't know. However, from what I've analyzed, remember I'm not going to call him daddy, not going to call him daddy. Dads are not supposed to do that to their children. In fact, they're supposed to love them. And let's be real, him teeth on the page. And him say he was going to sell that page. All along, all of us was thinking the page was gone, but the page wasn't gone because he just hid the page from all of us. And he's going to sell the page. So all the back said, oh God, the people them thing. Remember, and not to mention, on a black